Because I'm having to turn it on and off. It keeps. I have to keep restarting the web page so I can see what's going on, because I'm trying to get the size right. If it works, I can do a doodle. Yeah, I think that looks fine. There's a delay. Oh, so about 16-second delay. I'm on orange, which is good for me. So let's just see how that goes. That's on green. Just kind of want to. Oh, I'm on green on the board. That's good. Wait, then I can keep an eye on that. And then hello, Adam Lee Alviso. Okay. Just try and see what. Because I do want to go back to stream, and it's just finding the time and making sure everything works. I'm trying on some lower settings. Oh, hello. G-Man, hello. Yeah, long time no see. It's actually working with video. I'm sorry about my camera's not very good, but I might get a better one at some point. But because I'm using the one that's actually on my laptop. So, yeah. But if I do get a better camera, I might. Yeah, it's only going to be a short stream, just to kind of get myself into a bit of a habit. But it's all green so far, so I think these new settings are working really well. I might make streams a Saturday thing though, maybe a late Wednesday, but we'll see. Ninal, hey Matt, where are you going? When are you going to finish the story of Naruto Quest? I don't know. I mean, I've got the next 4 chapters literally thumbnailed out. 5 chapters, sorry. Thumbnailed. I just got to draw the pages, but that's like 100 pages I've worked out. And I still haven't gotten to Hinata. Well, Naruto still hasn't gotten to Hinata in those 5 chapters. It's like a bit of an arc. The next, I've got the current battle that's going to happen. Well, then there's going to be at least a 2-3 chapter arc after that. Then 2 or 3 chapters after that before they get to the castle, and then the last arc. Something like that anyway. It's kind of like, it might change. It's just got to work it out, but it's just in essence, if I literally did one chapter, if I did manage to get round to doing one chapter a month, I could get it finished probably by the end of the year. It's just, you know, there's not many chapters left of this part anyway. I had an idea for a part 2, but I've got other stuff I want to do, so that might never actually happen. You know, there's a couple of other comics that I want to do, even with DK, who created Naruto Quest with me. Well, you know, like, gave me the idea, we talked about it, got all the ideas together, and I wrote it. I don't know where that arm is. Right. Oh God, I heard that song today. It's been in my head. Don't rush perfection. All good stories need planning. Yes, they do, G-Man. Yes, they do. Master Briley, I'm just making a suggestion for a future NHE erotisode. Use NHE Minisode 93. It feels like it could continue. I'll have to check to see which one that one is. I've got a lot of minisodes that have been recommended. I think 93 has been recommended. I think about at least 60% of the minisodes could have an adult version. Oh, that's too far over this way. But they could have the majority of them with some imagination. Probably all of them could, but you'd probably be scraping the barrel. I think the first minisode is Hinata baking a cake, or Naruto cookies, if I remember rightly, and to turn that one into an erotisode would take some imagination, but not much. A lot of things can go wrong while baking. People get a lot dirtier. Yeah, right. Oh, that head's a bit too big. Oh, wrong one. But yeah, I'll just do this doodle and then... Oh god, that's too small. I'll just do this doodle and then I'll probably pick a day to do a proper stream, but this was just to test out the settings, and it's been green across the board. So I definitely think these are the settings for me. I was... In the end, after all those problems, what it was in the end was I was streaming at too high a screen resolution. I was trying to stream at 1920 by 1080, which is obviously HD. So I've moved down to 720. So we'll see how that goes. I no longer like this shoulder. Okay. Got a lot to do. I'm trying to work on the Patreon comic as well. Fortunately, I have to admit I have been distracting myself a little bit because I've been playing No Man's Sky a lot on my Xbox. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it. Still some bugs in it, unfortunately, but considering really the only major bug I've found so far is that you cannot power up your first aid station. That's not bad compared to what it originally was. But yeah. Okay, I'll make it go behind her back. raise that a little bit. Yeah, that's it. It's the one with Naruto teaches Hinata the Shadow. Oh yeah, that would make a good 2-1, an FFM story. Hey Matt, did you and Luciman do? What did you do? We walked around Birmingham town centre, G-man, looking at looked at time, but mainly talking. We talked a bit of business, comic stuff. But it was raining a lot, so we got quite wet. I enjoyed the rain, so I really enjoyed myself. Had a nice look around and stuff. Adam D looking great as always. Matt, you liar. I never look great. If you ever want to play Battlefront 2 on PS4, I'm game anytime. I don't have a PS4. I have an Xbox One, unfortunately. I do want to get a PS4 because of stuff like Final Fantasy, and I don't think you can get Dragon Quest Builders on Xbox One. I can't remember, but there's a lot of games on PS4 that I want that I can't get on Xbox One. Adam, how do you feel about Lion Gate's upcoming live-action Naruto film? Do you think it'll be another flop like Dragon Ball Evolution, or maybe a hidden gem? Oh, that's a difficult question. I have very little faith in live-action remakes of popular cartoons. I think if it was done in Japan, I mean, literally by the Japanese, because they've done some what I consider really good remakes. I watched the live-action Bleach. Not perfect, like always, but it was a damn sight better, excuse my language, than the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. And I know technically I think it has the anime style, but the Avatar movie, the Last Airbender movie, that was terrible. It looked good. I mean, like the characters looked good-ish. The aesthetic looked good, but it was poorly written and poorly edited and poorly shown. But yeah, a lot of the Japanese live action versions I've enjoyed. They've either not been perfect but enjoyable, like the original Dragon Ball Japanese live action. Was it Chinese live action that they did? It was completely different from the series, but I think it worked. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was humorous. It felt like an omake rather than like a faithful adaptation. So Hello, Putin. Yeah, I was just testing out my Elgato for the for that one, Adam. Uh, but yeah, I mean, if you had an Xbox One, then I'd probably add some people. I've only got like 3 friends on my Xbox account. Swear to God, has any American studio been able to make good movie based on anime? Not that I've seen. G-Man. Would depend on how much they say true to the source material. Oh, Avi Arrid's doing it. He tends to do quite well with adaptations. He makes his changes, but he does tend to get closer. He's going to be creative. Oh, as long as Kishimoto's going to be creative consultant. I didn't know that. That would be cool. Hopefully Kishi can keep it going. Have you seen Pokemon Detective Pikachu? I have not yet, Adam. No. It's canon to the first Pokemon movie. Is it? Ooh. Okay, you got me there. I did like to take a picture, but did anyone see the ghost? Oh yeah, that would be considered anime. The thing is that considered based off an anime or based off of a game? Because it was based off of the Detective Pikachu game. And they changed an awful lot. I think it works a lot more because it was aimed more towards children with some adult themes, while most anime adaptations are based more towards the older teen, young adult audience. So they try to be more serious, and that's where I think it fails because they're trying to relate to their audience. But did anyone see the Ghost in the Shell and Ghost in the Shell movie? I've got the Ghost in the Shell movie, but I still haven't seen it. Recommend seeing the Pokemon movie? I will see it in time. My nephew and niece went and saw it, and they liked it. So, if they like something, it's like, wow, it must be good. That's too thin. So how's the stream actually looking? Has it been stable? It's been green the whole time. So I know Battle Angela did good. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about. When somebody asks, do you think they can ever adapt any anime? I always seem to forget about the good ones. Like Battle Angel Alita. One, I've got to see it, but I've heard so many good things about it. Much like the video game industry over there. Yeah, they need to make some decent video game movies. I did like the Tomb Raider movie they did. I quite enjoyed that. Still don't think it was perfect, but I think it was one of the better game adaptations. Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil movie, I thought was really good for a game adaptation. How many anime series have you seen over the years? Oh, dozens. I mean, I've got like anime movies there, anime movies all over there, and TV series, all on shelving. Seen so many. I haven't seen all of them. Seen all of what I've got either. Do 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 do. Got that song stuck in my head. Oops. Lower the opacity on that so I can overlay it properly. There you go, sexy Popeye. I'm a silly man. Okay, well, we've seen Netflix live action Death Note. I have not. Oh, I've seen the trailers for it, and it does look amazing. Again, it's all down to the story for me. So, for what it is no joke. 75 different anime series since I was 8. I've probably seen that many as well. I mean, I've got hundreds of anime. But yes. Anyway. try another thing. Still got it, but try another. You cut a hair. Maybe a different style. Let's see. Making stuff up as I go. Video. I have your video of when you drew Kitaro for me fighting K. I keep watching it once in a while. That's good, Adam. I'm glad you enjoy it. I mean, the whole reason I do a lot of this on camera is so that it entertains people. People are interested in seeing some people draw. So, you know, that's why I do it, a lot of it. So, is this what? I always like the way you draw Hinata, especially her curves and her breasts. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, G-Man. I'm sure there's plenty of people who draw her sexier than I do. Let's try one more. Oh, hang on, I've got to turn the layer on. Oops. Copy. Let's try one more hairstyle. I quite like that side. Misty top, because I like Misty's one of my favourite Pokemon characters. I know she came back in a recent series. I don't know if they're still shipping her with Ash. Hope so. No. Let's try a ponytail. It is RTN Hinata. No, this is just regular Hinata. It's not perfect. Like the fringe is definitely off, but it is normal Hinata and different things. Some people do, but you know, Ash, he has charmed many others over the years. Yes, he has, Adam. But I'll still ship him and Misty. God, I used to make up. It was one of I used to do that. It was that, and I used to write fan fiction for. Oh, I had fan fiction ideas for both Pokemon with them and Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, original Yu-Gi-Oh series. None of these follow-ons. Because I always wanted Joey and Mai to get together as well. I don't know if they ever did, but would have been cool. Discover they were. But yeah. So we got several different Hinata styles, but I still like her long hair. Long hair and the ponytail are my favourite one. Or the short, kind of scrunch up at the side ponytail thing are my favourites. But yes. And of course, just have a narrow admirer. Oh, one thing I did forget in all that, the usual Hinata blush, bit of a blush. Yeah, never approves. Yeah, I think I'd give him the other eyes. Yay, never approves. Yes, Master Broly, Ash and Misty forever. They were my Narahina before I knew what Narahina was. I hope his Bayleaf never meets Latias. She actually kissed him. I like Ash and Misty, but my other two favourites are Ash and Dawn and Ash and Serena. I'm just trying to think, because I saw up to... Wasn't Dawn or Serena? Yeah, it was May. I only saw it because May and Max that I saw up to. They kind of went away from what I kind of liked about the show because they started introducing all of the beauty shows and whatnot. So I kind of got like, nah. Right then, good to see you streaming. Thank you, Pika Twig. I'll probably be going in a few minutes because it's 1 o'clock now and I need a drink. I should have been working on NHC, so there quite likely will be a delay tomorrow. You might get the cover, but not the pages. And I'll start posting Tuesday because I haven't actually drawn any pages. I've only started drawing. I'm only halfway through the thumbnails, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those can't concentrate days, so I thought I'd try out streaming today. So I've got conversations going on. Yeah. I'm sure I'll try to stream either at some point. I've got to pick a day and just do it, rather than anything. And it might not be stream requests. It might just be me doodling for like an hour or something, just to kind of get into the habit of streaming, and then probably go back to the requests or stream stuff that I'm working on. You really improved, Ripper. You really improved, Matt, from the last live stream I watched. That was years ago. I hope I've improved in the last. A few people have actually commented to me in DMs and stuff that they've seen an improvement, like an actual noticeable improvement, and that's really, I've really quite liked hearing that. So that's thanks, Ripper. I lost my place for a while after watching a little of XY. Yeah, I lost my place after, like I said, with May and Max. I think Max had left, I think. Because I've caught episodes that have gone beyond it. It's like I've seen an episode and be like, oh, where's what's it? Or, hey, who's that? She's new. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I've seen images of the latest Pokemon series, and I'm not a huge fan of the new style. It's not a bad style. It's just, it's so different from the original. Well, you could say the original, but if you go from season 1, episode 1 up to a certain point, you can see that the animation just got better and better and better. Didn't change, just improved. Like, look at my work, it's not changed, it's just improved. But this new series, it has completely changed the actual style, and it's a bit jarring for me. I don't know if there was a progression into this new style or not, but I don't see how you go from that one start to the original style to the new one in a smooth transition. So I don't know. Yeah. Right then. But yes, this was a simple live stream, and just wanted to, like I said, I'll probably do live streams, but I probably won't do like 3 hour live streams doing requests for a while. I want to try and get back into the habit of doing live streams, so I might do a Doodle stream on Wednesday, or just keep it to Saturdays. I got to pick a day. Well, no, I might be able to do. Just no, I can't do it Saturday because I got meetings on Saturday with Team KP. Because I'm on Team KP, so we have meetings on Saturday night. So that won't be able to do. So maybe Friday, like I'll post NHC and then do a quick Doodle stream or something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because Friday, cause I think it's the best. Friday or the weekends are the best days. It's why I used to stream on a Sunday. But because nobody's really busy the next day, but well, except for Sundays, I'm not going on to Monday. But yeah. Anyway. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get a drink. So that it's been a decent live stream. Thanks everybody for coming. Even if it was for a short time. Hopefully I'll get back to it. Now there's nobody because it's going completely stream healthy. Let's have a look at the stream health thing. 6 people watching, and it has been okay for the past 40 minutes. That I've been for the past 40 minutes I've been streaming. I think I started streaming before that, but the last 40 minutes of me drawing and talking have been absolutely fun, and I've never had a stream that's been green all the way through. So yeah, 42 minutes of streaming. Yeah, you'll probably I need a shave, so you'll probably not. This won't be as bushy next time. Did you prefer me having the video on seeing my face as I draw, or could you probably just see me kind of like that for the most time? I wasn't really paying attention to where the camera was, so I might have it like here next time, so it's kind of side on. So my hat's not tipping all the time, because all you'll be seeing is the Batman logo, and this is not. It's I'm not being paid to show off Batman. So, but yes. Anyway. That's me rambling on for a bit longer. Adam, keep up the great work you do. Thank you, Adam. I will see everybody later. I'll just say goodbye in the chat because I'm about 20 seconds behind. Night all right. But yes, so hopefully I'll see you soon on the live stream. Until then, good night everybody, sleep well, and Narahina forever for the win.